Hi, welcome to Undead Yarn. My name is Heidi, and this is episode 112. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. Um, I have a lot of things to talk about today. I will be talking about the finisher froggit winner for this month. I will be talking about a sale that I have coming up, and I will also be talking about some other things. Oh, I did have a giveaway. And that was for a skein, or not a skein, I have a mini set for Halloween called Demigorgon. And that I had a giveaway for, and the winner from that was DC Britter on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because I'm also going to be doing giveaways and things over there. And that is definitely where I will be announcing the sale. So why don't I go ahead and get started. I do have a couple of works in progress, and then I have two finished objects. I have been working on the vanilla latte socks, and I forgot to look up who wrote that pattern. I don't know, but it's a very popular pattern. It's basically you do some pearls every now and then, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. And this is in Once Upon a Corgi. This is her Because Pumpkin Spice colorway, and it's more orange than yellow. So that's not showing up right. I'm going to have to play with this. I have one of those ring lights, and I'm going to have to play with it. It looks more this looks way more accurate when I hold it back here. So maybe I'll hold the colors back. And here's the skein. And it's got gold stellina in it. I just love it. Very, very Halloween-y. And she is having a knit-along, fall knit-along with, what is it? Once Upon a Stitches? I can't remember her name, but she's a singer, and she makes bags too. I think it's Once Upon a Stitch. I can't remember, but you can go check out their Ravelry groups or their podcast. I really like Once Upon a Corgi. She does a lot of colors that are in my wheelhouse. I love fall colors. So that is one work in progress. And the other work in progress I have, it's funny, I thought I wasn't interested in knitting socks, and here I am, 2 socks on the needles. And this one, I think I showed you guys last week, or not last week, last time. This is Teeny Buttons, and it's the colorway that she dyed for SSK this year. It is called Judgy Rabbit, and I am loving the way it's kind of doing this interesting stripe. It's like there's a blue, and then there's a stripe. It's like a blue stripe and then a purple yellow stripe. I really like the way it's turning out. So those are 2 things that I'm working on, and these I believe are Addies. I think those might be Addie Rockets. The other ones, these I think, let's see, oh, it says on it, so I wonder, I'm thinking this might be my new needles that I got from Craftsy. I'm not quite sure though. I did buy some new needles from Craftsy. They have, I think they're called Silver Lights, and I do like them. I like the join and everything. So if you haven't tried their, I guess I should call them Blueprint now because it's really Blueprint, but I do have it, and I also have a subscription to them. It's nice, you get to pick like 9 free classes throughout the year to keep forever, and then basically you can see whatever you want on Blueprint. And they have a new thing, Blueprint Premium. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but if you like to get surprises in the mail, you like boxes from yarn companies, that's kind of what they're going to do, I think. So those are my 2 things I'm working on. I would show you my bag, but I can't because it has squares on it. It's a Fat Squirrel bag I got at SSK. So 2 finished objects. I finally finished Wrapped in Lino, which is by Espace Tricot. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I think so. I did take French in high school for 5 or 6 years. Anyway, this is the handpaintedyarn.com yarn that I've been using that was hand-dyed and hand-spun. You can see all those little cocoons in there from when they were spinning. And I really like the way this turned out. I blocked it, but I think I need to block it more aggressively because I have watched, when I watched the Espace Tricot, their company, when they do their podcast, the finished object that she wraps around herself looks bigger to me. I didn't really block it aggressively. Uh, it is pretty comfortable and it's nice and warm. And I actually really like how the colors came out. They kind of match my skin type, so I like it a lot. Um, so this is finished. This one is like it's like a parallelogram. You probably can't really tell, um, but it is an easy knit and it takes up a lot of yarn. I think this was over 1,000 yards in fingering weight. Okay, and my other finished object is actually a spinning one. I don't think I showed this last time. Let me see. No, it's not on my list, so I probably did not have it yet. I'm still working on that nano. I'm frustrated with it because I did put the tape on it, like I said, to try to hold the leader in place, and for some reason it keeps slipping on me. So I'm gonna have to mess with that more, but it was kind of frustrating, so I gave up for a while. But I did pull out my regular wheel and ply some yarn or ply some fiber that I had. This is Fiber Nymph, I believe it's BFL, and it's in the Reese's Pieces colorway. And this is, I think this came out to be, I don't think it's thick and thin, but it's not the same width in every place. This is probably, I think it's kind of a worsted. It's probably worsted in some spots, DK in some others. And I got, I think, 164 yards, something like that. But it's nice to spin. I think I really enjoyed spinning to BFL. It's really easy to handle. So if you're a new spinner, I would recommend trying BFL. That's a great beginning fiber to start with. And yes, these are my fall colorways, so I love that. It's from Fiber Nymph Dye Works. And so those, I actually had 2 finished objects, one spinning and one knitting. I already talked about the giveaway, so I will be sending that off, or hopefully I will be seeing her in person since she lives here in Austin. Now I can give it to her then. I'm going to be having a big sale on October 19th. It's a big birthday for me. I will be 50, so there's going to be a pretty good percentage off. I believe 19th is Saturday, so I will probably run it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or probably Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I might start Friday. We'll see. Maybe Friday. But it's going to be a really good sale, and I have a lot of yarn to upload. I have about at least 100 skeins left over from Houston Fiber Fest that I have not posted. So today I will be busy taking pictures and putting things up on the website. So if you want to check in the next few weeks, see what kind of stuff you're interested in before the sale, I will be posting things periodically throughout the week. And hopefully I will get it all done before the sale next weekend, which I probably will start it on October 18th. My birthday is October 19th, so we'll see. I might start it Friday afternoon. We'll see. And you can follow me on Instagram to find out. I always post there, and I also post on Twitter when I have sales. So those 2 places. And when I remember, I posted on Ravelry, but I know people don't look at Ravelry as often anymore. I do want to say that the FO thread winner was Jodadiah. She gets a $7 or less pattern, and she made the cutest little like lion thing. It's a little it's a little rectangle with hair. It's so cute, using one of my colorways. You can go see that in the FO thread. I'm trying not to rush through this, but I have a dog that is whining over there at me, and I thought putting him down on the ground would make him happy, but apparently he wants attention. So I will do the rest. The next thing I wanted to mention is the finisher froggit winner is MVA5493, and that's Valerie from Kentucky. And I know I have your address somewhere, but let me know you heard this and PM me on Ravelry and send me your address so I can get this in the mail. And I do have the one ready, the prize ready for you, so you can see what you're going to get. This is a skein of BFL. Speaking of BFL, this is a skein of Blueface Leicester, and it is 200 yards, and it is from Spirit Trail Fiberworks. So this is a pretty popular dyer. and the yarn it feels very fluffy. It almost feels like that handspun that I'm using. This is a very fluffy yarn, and it has a little bit of a halo, so that's a little bit different. So I'm guessing it's probably, it might be worsted spun, woolen spun instead of worsted, and maybe that's why it's more fluffy. But it's beautiful, and this is what you've won for the Finisher Froggit. We still have a couple of months left to go for Finisher Froggit, so if you have anything that you did not finish recently or that you are not sure you want to finish, you can post on the thread, show me that you frogged it, post a picture of it, or you can show me that you finished it by posting your finished object. And do let me know when you started the project. It doesn't have to be last year or anything, but I'm kind of trying to, for myself too, I'm trying to finish some things. And I actually did get a couple of things finished this year that I had been sitting around. And I wanted to tell y'all, I did frog some stuff. I frogged a raindrop shawl that I'd started a long time ago with a knit along from Sally who lives in, she lives in England now, but she used to live in South Africa. And I never finished it, and I realized I'm not going to, so I frogged that. And there were some other things that I frogged. So I have frogged a few things, which surprised me. Usually I tend not to want to frog things. I really would like the finished object, but sometimes I just have to realize I'm not going to finish that project. Maybe I'll use the yarn for something else. So those are the two winners. I also wanted to say I went to MonsterCon in San Antonio, and I forgot to bring my bows down. Look on my Instagram feed. I bought these they're so cute. Like from far away, they just look like these cute little bows that you put in your hair. And you get up close and you see that they're Freddy. One's Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. I got a Pinhead one, and she gave me a Chucky one. So you can see a picture of me with one of them in my hair. I had the Chucky one in my hair at the MonsterCon. We had so much fun. It was in San Antonio, and it was in this mall that's kind of like I don't know if you'd say it's a discount mall. Anthony and I kind of call it like the dead mall. It's not like a regular mall where there's a lot of people there. There were a lot of people there that weekend because MonsterCon was throughout the whole mall. It was pretty big. But we asked the people who worked in the food court if the mall is usually busy, and they said no, it's not typically. It gets more busy when they have events like that. So it was fun though. We really enjoyed it. And it was the first time that I walked around with my cane for several hours, and y'all, I didn't have any pain afterwards, and I'm feeling much better right now. I'm very hopeful that I still have my symptoms, but I'm very hopeful that eventually I may be able to go back to doing things I used to do, like walking for fun and things like that. So we'll see. I have been playing a lot of Harry Potter. If you guys play Harry Potter, you can look on Ravelry. I think I posted my number in there if you want to add me. They're having a big event right now, and that's kind of fun. I'm trying to kill all the Death Eaters and the escape jailbait. Not jailbait, but jail prisoners. And I've mostly, like, the past few weeks have mostly been me focusing on figuring out a good work schedule for myself and doing my physical therapy. So that's kind of where I am. I did change my schedule to make it easier for me to handle all the caseload and be more productive. I was finding that when I stayed all day, at the end of the day, I was basically just, nothing was getting done because I was just exhausted. And when you get really tired, you can't really think very well. So, oh goodness, he's getting really dramatic now. That's my little dog Pogo, the Chihuahua. The one-eyed Chihuahua. The one-eyed deaf, blind Chihuahua. Anyway, with that, I should probably get going. Please do remember to check out my sale. It's going to be pretty epic. I don't think I've ever had a sale this big before. Hoping that I can get all the things that I have available up on the website. I'm still on Etsy. I had thought about changing, but because I have a lot of other things going on, it's just I don't have the time and the time to figure out a new website and all that stuff. So I'm just going to be on Etsy for now. Anyway, with that, have a great month. It's Halloween. soon. I love the month of October. Today it's actually in the 50s in Texas, which is the first day that we've had in ages that was 50. It's just been so hot this fall. And so I'm very excited, and I'm feeling better, and I'm happy, and I'm going to have my sale soon, and y'all enjoy yourselves. And with that, I'm going to say get busy knitting or get busy dying.